Highlighting text is a great strategy to use when you're trying to help your kids reinforce those comprehension skills that teachers are teaching your kids in the classroom. So, uh, some different reasons why you could highlight text would be highlight something that kids can make personal connections with to the story. Anything that contains examples of figurative language, if it contains an opportunity for your child to make inferences, or if a phrase just has any unfamiliar words that you can later go back and define. So um, different books have different ways that you can highlight. I found that books that have more pictures and less text really don't even offer you that feature. So for example, the story that I've been using as an example, A Pig in a Wig, if we go in and open it, you'll notice that when I tap and move the anchors to highlight all the words, it gives me the option to speak, copy, or search, but it does not give me the option to highlight, and I'm not really quite sure why. I think it has something to do with all of the illustrations on the pages, but I'm going to go back into my library and choose a different book that has more text in it. So let's go ahead and look at this Kids versus series, and I'm going to go into Kids versus Rain. So here we have a page that does have some illustrations, but it has a little bit more text to it. So there's several ways that I can highlight. One would be just to touch and drag, and it automatically highlights and colors that text. And if I tap on the text itself, I get another little bar that gives me some options. And if you tap on the first one, it gives me options to change the color of the text, or I can even underline it. A different way that you can highlight text is by holding and letting go, and then you see the little anchors, and then you can drag and highlight the different parts of or the section that you want to highlight. And now you see I have some options: speak, copy, and then one is highlight. When I tap on highlight, again, I get kind of the same menu that I had before. I can tap on the first part and I can change the color of it. When I tap out of it and I go back and tap it again, you'll see that this is where I have the opportunity to delete that text. Now, if I go back into the little three dots in the three lines section, and I look at the tabs at the top, I see contents, I see bookmarks, and I see notes. And again, this is where you can access any of those highlights that you have done previously within the book. If you tap on it, it will take you to that page. So that's highlighting in iBooks.